Everything they said about Rosanne Boyland from the very beginning is a lie. They straight up killed her. It was murder. And I was holding her hand as she died. All right. And everything she felt, I felt as well, because I was right there next to her at the bottom of the pile holding her hand.
There's nothing more devastating than watching men and women unarmed be killed by our own police officers in this country.
Rosanne Boyland was seen being beaten by a policewoman while she was laying there seemingly unconscious.
Here's how you know the Capitol Police are evil. When Rosanne Boyland is lying there on the ground, dying, motionless, not moving at all, a Capitol Police officer beats her over the head with a baton. And now the Capitol Police Department has ruled that that was objectively reasonable. I think they said objectively, or maybe they said something. Yeah, they ruled that that was reasonable. I'm like, hold on. How's it reasonable to beat a dying woman over the head with a baton?
So Lila Morris walks free and Rosanne Boyland is no longer with us. I always said to myself since day one, before I knew about Rosanne Boyland, what would make Trump supporters, who are normally back the blue, former military guys, attack police officers or seemingly be very hostile towards police officers? And it wasn't until months later that I discovered the story of Rosanne Boyland and the fact that we're actually watching a woman being brutalized by a police officer and being crushed by a crowd. And when they tried to pull her out of the crowd, they were being tear gassed by police. So police was preventing actual Trump supporters from rescuing multiple people that were at the bottom of the pile. That is the real story, and if people knew that there was a chance that police possibly killed another protester, not Ashley Babbitt, but Rosanne Boyland, and that the reason that these Trump supporters were violent or were acting hostile towards the cops was because they were trying to save people's lives, then that changes the whole narrative.
It was like something you'd see out of a movie, like in a war scene. And it was a really terrifying experience. If it wasn't for Jake Lang, I definitely would be dead.
Yes, she collapsed underneath him. 4 minutes she was underneath, not breathing.
What happened, sir?
A lady died in front of me. I picked up a black and carried her down the steps. She fainted and she was crushed by about 6 people.
Out here?
Thrown in the window.
Did they bring her? Did she go inside?
She was purple by the time they got her.
She was murdered by the heads of the Capitol Police, and this was witnessed by thousands of Americans on the steps of our own Capitol. You know, I've watched Rosanne Boyland